Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Lake Schools. The Lake Athletic Department extends a cordial welcome to Flyer Fieldhouse for today's contest between the Eastwood Eagles and our Lake Flyers. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, your team, the opponents, officials, coaches, and administration. In addition, when crossing the floor, please use the hallways behind the end bleachers to reach the other side of the gym. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. So to honor America and in respect for all who have served this great country to defend these freedoms, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Mrs. Jennifer Rucker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly revealed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's ragged glare, the bombs bursting air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Because they make no actual sense.
The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Would you please welcome Kathy Mason and Linda Roscoe. And now, introducing the team members. First for the visiting Eastwood Eagles, number 1, freshman Paige Contreras. Number 2, senior Bailey Renlow. Number 3, senior Carly Caulfield. Number 4, junior Ashley Hedlick. Number 5, freshman Anna Renlow. Number 6, Brenna Mentor. Number 7, junior Carly Lapierre. Number 8, senior Alyssa Ray. Number 9, senior Kara Spahn. Number 10, senior Kyra Contreras. Number 11, junior Alyssa Hudebrink. Number 12, sophomore Sheridan Schuerman. Number 13, Bailey Reeder. Number 14, Mia Stevenson. Number 15, Olivia Schrader. The Eagles are coached by Jeff Beck. And now, for your Lake Flyers, number 1, senior Gracie Davenport. Number 5, junior Carly Beakier. Number 7, junior Tatum Miller. Number 11, freshman Cassidy Wiley. Number 13, junior Courtney Ellison. Number 16, sophomore Taylor Asman. Number 17, senior Allie Getz. Number 20, senior Lexi Robinson. Number 22, senior Taylor Momini. Number 23, freshman Delaney Robinson. And number 30, junior Allie Croft. The Flyers are coached by Amy Ward.
Good evening, everybody. This is the Toledo Sports Network live from Lake High School as Eastwood Eagles come into town. And we have a doozy for you. Final game of this conference play in the Northern Buckeye Conference. Lake was ranked number 1 last week until that loss to Fostoria. And now they're tied for second. Depending on what happens at that Fostoria game, we may have a 3-way tie for first place in the Northern Buckeye Conference.
Yeah, we had a lot of people asking if we were doing the Fostoria game today because everybody wanted to know, and I said, well, no, we're here tonight. So it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, we'll definitely be looking at the scores all night long as we roll along. Lake is celebrating their senior night. And just to let you know who are the seniors on the Lake High School squad: Gracie Delventhal, Allie Getz, Lexi Robinson, and Taylor Momini. Unfortunately, Momini will not be in this game due to that injury that you saw in the Fostoria game that put her out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I talked to her parents tonight, and their ACL and the MCL went. They don't think they're going to have to do surgery on the MCL, but ACL, they had the surgery. 7 months, folks. 7 months. Whew. It's a long time.
It looks like she's planning on going to Notre Dame, I believe I heard.
Either that or Owens Tech. She's involved in nursing or radiology and things like that, so she's excited about that. And should be a wonderful game tonight, or match.
It sure should be. Getting set, Eastwood, as Carly LePairs goes a float serve. Short side, Ellison, right in the corner. Nice job.
I'm going to turn that down a little bit.
That's a little bit. It was in my ear, too.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little break in us up there. It was so warm.
I was watching Ellison before the match, too. She was hitting her spots very well. Down the line. Back set, short side.
Cross got to have a big game for the Flyers tonight.
Over the block, and that's going to go off of the libero and out of bounds. Evens this match at 1 apiece.
Eastwood does a lot of moving players around, too. And, we saw them just 2 days ago when they went through it.
Yeah, that's how they break the defense. They get them moving side to side. If they get up to the net, and you will see that a couple times here. There's Lake off the block, and it's going to go out of bounds, so that's going to be a point for Lake. Ellison gets set to serve. Yeah, for Lake to manage this game, Crofts, Beekier, and, of course, Miss Courtney Ellison needs to have a big game as it's back set far side. Through the block, and it looks like it was deflected out. 3-1 Flyers early in this one.
Special thanks to IBEW Local 8, UA50, and the pipe fitters helping us bring you this tonight, along with Chenoa Bank.
Off the block, and that's going to be in.
Wow.
Yeah, that found the corner.
Well, we've got playoffs starting this week coming up, and both Lake and Eastwood and Rossford and Genoa, these are all the teams that we're probably going to be seeing a lot of here in the next 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Looking forward to sectional play.
I'm looking forward to finally using that second channel on my setup.
Well, you're paying for it. Might as well use it, right?
Well, you know what? I'm very comfortable with you coming in here, you and Pat Eakin, and we've got Dave on camera, we got Jay on camera doing a wonderful job, and a lot of people are going watching these games. We're really impressed.
Yeah, we're so glad you guys tune in because I know the youngsters out there, they love watching the games afterwards and replaying it, and also for their family members that just couldn't make it down there.
Exactly.
Now that it's getting cold outside, too.
Oh, you had to say that, didn't you?
You know what?
I still don't have heat in my house. You had to say that.
I finally wore pants to work today.
Well, you know, that's a real good thing for all of the people that don't like you a lot, you know.
So basically everyone at Toledo Sports Network, or my wife.
Your wife is a beautiful human being. She puts up with you. I don't know why.
I think it's because of my dimple. Probably it. And the funny thing is, a dimple is a flaw in the human body.
I know. It's the same thing with me. Same thing with me.
Back set to cross as she just taps it over. Battle at the net. Still alive. Good job by Ellison. Lake just pushes that back across the net. Far side blocked. Nice. Another opportunity. Just dumps it over. Lake was ready for it. And there she is. Carly Beekier busting through the block and getting it down. 6'3" Flyers early in this one. So we have a substitution.
You know, we talk about these girls and everything, but there is just something about the way that Beaker girl can find the corners, and her serving has just been tremendous for the girls this year.
Absolutely. That's the reason why they're at the top of this conference, as that's going to be cross court and finds the spot. Substitution for Eastwood this time.
Oh, yeah, you got to let me see these, too.
No, you don't need it. You're going to Ramlow checking in.
That's Hoodbrink that got that last point.
Quick set. Set it back off the block, and Lake could not handle that one. All of a sudden, the Eastwood Eagles back in this one. Only trailing by 6-5 in this first set.
Well, you know, we're kind of happy Cheatham isn't here tonight because this is probably going to be a 5-setter. This is going to be a 5-setter, yeah.
Is that why we haven't seen him? Last time he actually had a 5-set game, he was like, nope, I'm done. Oh, Beekier, but that one. Oh, they say in. Wow.
That was Ellison, I think.
I thought that was.
No, that was Ellison.
I guess we'll find out on this replay.
Shh, don't say anything about the replay. We don't have replay yet.
We don't really have it. We just have a delayed response right here on Toledo Sports Network. We can watch ourselves 5 minutes from now as that runs down by Eastwood. Beekier.
It was?
Yep.
Okay.
She's the easier one to spot. She's got the glasses.
Okay. All right. I'm wondering why it's in slow motion like that, though.
Because everyone wanted to see it slow down.
I think I know why it is.
It's got to be touched over. Yep. Set to the back, but Lake ready for it. Back set, far side, moving them, and that's exactly why they got the point. Flyers extending their lead to 2.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe that's why it's delayed.
No, I know why it's delayed. I have it on the wrong streaming setting, and I already know. That's
out.
It should be at HD quality. It's at Fisher Price quality. Remember, because when I do the other games, I have to do that.
Gotcha. Lake all in the same area. They just spread out.
Wow. That's Ellison.
Yep. Yeah, Lake got away with one. They were all centered around the one little spot on the court. If Eastwood would have happened to pick that up, the entire backcourt was wide open.
Oh,
dumped
quick.
Over, and they're
Almost.
ready. This time they're going to go up. Blocked, but powers through. Eastwood has a substitution change. Carly LePairs, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. Gets herself an ace, non-Mike Jameson ace.
No, that wasn't.
And they're going to be chasing this volleyball far, far away.
I got to tell you, if you guys got on my Facebook site, did you see the thing where the deer with the Phil Collins, I Can Feel It, coming in tonight?
I did not.
You didn't? Did you see it? You know,
I had to work today, sorry.
Oh, I did it last night. So.
I had to work last night, too.
Boom. There's
have-
Allison again.
Yep. Now that I have a baby, I don't really have any
that's
time
true.
off.
You don't have. It's this deer walking through a backyard, and the song "I Can Feel You Coming in the Air Tonight." The part where it goes to the bass drum, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. This deer is walking through a play toy, a plastic play toy, and trips and falls through this. And right at the exact same moment he plays the music. It was cute.
Eastwood happens to get that over. Lake sets up far
There's
side
Croft.
Crofts. Yep. From the attack line. And
Devin
still
Tall,
alive.
huge.
Good job. Ellison just taps that back over. I'm going to give Eastwood an opportunity as they just punch it. And the back set cross goes hard, and that's up in the ceiling. Can they get it? Still alive, yes, Eastwood. Oh, finds it on the little blooper. She swung her arm hard, but as it came off, it was just like a changeup in baseball, and Lake just wasn't prepared for it.
Well, I always wonder when you're up, you've got the ability, if you're up in the air and you can target, why are you putting it right at them? Because they're gonna. If you're gonna aim for their heads. I'm thinking right like that.
Well,
That was
just like anything, when you're on defense, you're moving around as well. So when you take a quick look right before the set or right before you go up, and you're giving it a good half a second where someone can move, and where there was a hole, there isn't. And that's why they teach us to stay in motion on defense, because if you're just standing around, it's going to be real easy pickings. And another one just trickling over the net and finding the spot. And just like that, Eagles have cut this lead into 2. We have another substitution for Eastwood. Is bringing in some of the JV squad.
moving them around a lot, and that's Eastwood's done that all season long. Oh,
Wow, good
they're
serve.
standing.
Off the back foot. Opportunity for Eastwood here on the far side, off the block. We're going to go short side, and that's going to be a good point there for Beekier. She gets it through the block. Another substitution. Back into the game is Kara Spahn. Oh, I'm sorry. I mistook that. Spahn came up, but then they put the libero back in. Bailey Ramlow. As that's going to sail a little long. 14-10 Flyers. It seems like a game of two. Is it 2 here, 2 there, 2 here, 2 there?
Mm-hmm.
The Flyers have maintained this lead throughout most of this match.
Hesitation on that one.
And back set Crofts. Perfect! Wow.
Could not ask for a better setup.
Nope.
Deventhal set, and did you hear him? You could hear her up here setting it up to her. They set it up that way.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to set us up for a commercial break. It's 15-10 Flyers on top. Be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Tires play an important role in your vehicle's handling, comfort, and fuel efficiency. So when it comes to maintaining them, you need a name you can trust. At Dan R's Automotive, our expert staff will help you find the perfect tires to keep your vehicle at peak performance. We have a huge selection of top brand tires for you to choose from. Having issues with your tires? We'll diagnose the problem and get you back on the road. Visit Dan R's Automotive today for tires from a name you can trust.
15-10's our score. First period, the Flyers on top. Mike Jamison along with Josh Harris.
You had to think about that for a second.
I did. I've been a little under the weather for the last couple of days. We're feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, well, at least it's better than Josh Ferris like I got when we went out to Woodmore.
Oh.
I know. He thinks it's hockey. It's not first period.
First set.
It's
That's
the
what I
first
meant to
set.
say.
We'll let him get away with it.
Yeah,
He's
we're
not
in
exactly
Canada. This is-
educated on volleyball
This
terminology
is
yet.
Canadian. This is American-Canadian hockey volleyball.
I like it. I would probably play that sport. Volleyball on skates.
I would think that would be a lot of fun.
Oh, quick save.
Oh,
Just
beautiful.
touched over, but that's going to be a battle at the net. And Eastwood did not go up for it. That ball was just hung up to dry, and Lake said, you know what, I'll eat it up. 16-10. Very good serves. That's another battle at the net. Is having some trouble picking up these serves. Far side, and blocked. Oh. Good job by Crofts getting up and not letting that through. 17-10 now. Wow. Boodlebrink went up and thought she had herself an easy kill, but Crofts said, not in my day.
Dave Truman just told me to tell you that you've got great insight. He didn't say anything about me, but he just said you have great insight. So.
I have a compliment.
Woohoo! You got a compliment.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I do it like Elvis.
I'm surprised I have any kind of sight. I have like nothing close to 20/20 vision up here with these glasses. And Eastwood getting set to serve. Carly Caulfield. Touched over at the net. That's off the block, and it's going to fall. Eastwood on a roll now. I know Mike Jameson wouldn't say it's a roll. He needs at least 3 or 4 in a row.
Well, yeah, of course.
But 2 in a row means you're cutting back into the lead. Caulfield's jump serve is going to be a little long. And Lake preparing to serve. That was down the line, and Eastwood decided to play it. Ooh. A couple iffy ones, but that one's going to sail out of bounds, and Eastwood picking up another point. Now we're officially into a Mike Jameson. What is going on with the noise? You getting static? You put the phone near that cord, and we got static in our ears.
That's scary, huh?
Yeah. I don't like it. She's got the whistle to serve, just waiting for her to go. Probably picking a spot. Oh, nice serve. That thing just dropped at the end. They just touch it back over. Quick set. That's down the line, and it looks like they're going to get the call for the line. And that's going to be Lake ball. Carly Beaky, you're getting set to serve, and if you want to see a good serve, watch this.
I love just bam, right where it needs to be.
Oh, and that one just came down before Beaker could react to it. 19-14, Eastwood, and we have a substitution.
Big plans for your weekend off?
Yes, I do get to enjoy some time with my daughter, which, by the way, I got to have lunch with her today.
I saw the picture. Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was all because I'm so stupid that I literally spent 10 minutes making myself a wrap for lunch today.
Uh-huh.
And left it on the counter.
Beautiful.
So,
I had to go home.
yeah, so my wife actually brought the food and the baby.
Aww.
So it was a nice little lunch, and she packed some chips and stuff, so I had a little extra and some grapes. So I need to start eating healthier now that the baby's here. So.
Well, yeah. Gotta stay around, man.
So that was a good surprise, and I enjoy that little girl. She's just surprisingly beautiful. I've never really looked at babies and go, oh my God, it's so adorable. Not until they're at least about, a couple months old.
Sure.
But she's adorable. That's not even being biased. I'm like thinking about sending a picture into Gerber. Get her on the label of Gerber.
That one.
There's Ellison. It's picked up by Eastwood, and then good job on the side to cross court. That's going to go out of bounds. Yep. And the Eagles pulling back into this one, and Lake's going to have to call a timeout. 19-17, Lake still on top, but Eagles pulling back in this. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Genoa Bank helped finance my great-grandfather's farm equipment.
Genoa Bank helped my grandfather with a small business loan.
My parents' home loan was from Genoa Bank.
And I manage my free checking account online with Genoa Bank.
Since 1902, Genoa Bank has helped generations of families. Many things have changed over the years, but our commitment to our customers has not. We care about their needs and the good of our community. At Genoa Bank, we take your banking needs personally. Stop by any of our 8 locations today.
And we're back from that timeout like Coach Forrest is. Lake decides to.
Great timeout.
Yeah. Good kill there at the end. There's the liberos getting ready. There's Tatum Miller.
Nice save.
Yes. Lake going to set up the net, though. As a back set far side. Blocked, though. We have to move the ball a little bit there. Go short side. Double block there. And still alive. Pinchy. No! Great job by Eastwood. Defense at the net.
That was wonderful.
2 blocks in a row is amazing. Substitution change by Eastwood.
Well, you're seeing top of the cream of the crop here in the Northern Buckeye Conference right here. And you got Otsego also, too. Not to mention Fostoria is in there, and Fostoria has got Otsego tonight.
Oh, so it can't be a 3-way tie. Gotcha. So Lake is actually in a bad spot. Yeah, they actually cannot win the Northern Buckeye Conference because if Otsego wins, they will come in a straight-up third. So actually they're kind of hoping that Fostoria wins so they can come in second.
I get it. Well, they're all set up. They've got a nice. They got a bye in the first round of sectionals. This is going to go 5 sets, guys. I'm telling you right now. This is just so back and forth.
Actually, check that. No, they need Fostoria to lose. That will guarantee a 3-way tie. They cannot lose tonight, though.
Gotcha. Hey, quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
And we are back as Lake is serving the 22-18 lead. Eastwood just touches it over, and they got to push it over. No, it's going to be 4 hits if they do. Nope. Eastwood gets a point, back within 3. I'm going to officially look up this, but I believe that the stats
oh, man, he's getting official on us, folks.
I just want to make 100% sure that we're giving you the correct and accurate information that
because
you guys
we're the
desire.
Toledo Sports Network.
As Lake pushes that back across, and Eastwood just manages to get under it. It's short side, block to the net, and Lake adding on to their lead.
I could never be a good volleyball player because of the 3 count. You know, I would be after 2. I'm pretty much done. So. Devin, oh no, that's Ellison. Yeah.
Good opportunity.
It's
for
the
Eastwood
hair.
Here.
They both have that ponytailed hair, you know. So.
That one's going to have to be bumped back across. Oh, a little battle with the net. That's usually won by the opposite side, and sure is. Lake 24-19 now.
Well, Eastwood's sticking in there, and Eastwood's got a really good sectional. It's just going to be a lot of fun running these games sectionals. Hopefully we can. Oh, surprise. Guess it just happened.
Well, that will do it, and I'll have some news for you as soon as we get back from this end of the first set commercial. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
Graymont in Genoa, producers of Doclamide lime and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Graymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.graymont.com.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
And welcome back to Lake High School as Lake took the first set 25-19 and getting ready for the second set. And to update you on the current standings in the Northern Buckeye Conference, Fostoria is currently in the conference 12-1. However, Otsego and Lake did not report one game this year. And Lake, I believe, won against Woodmore last week. I'm not sure who Otsego played, but let's just assume that they won. That would make both Lake and Otsego 11-2. So if Otsego does beat Fostoria and Lake wins here, we will have a three-way tie for first place in the Northern Buckeye Conference.
Wow.
So Lake is definitely rooting for Otsego. I know they're going to have a tough time, though, especially against Settle. She's just a great server, and she's everywhere. You may think she's in one place. Next thing you know, she's somewhere else. Lake is 1-1 against them. First time they found a way through, but last time Settle's just kind of dominated the game. And
there's nothing you can do. I mean, she is just that incredibly talented a girl that the one thing Lake was able to do with them is when they hit right into her on that second, or it was the second game or the third game, second game. It worked out much better for them when they hit right into her instead of letting them set up to get to wherever it's going to be.
Of course, losing Taylor Momini in that game real early in the first set really it slowed them down a lot because she's a great blocker at the net, and unfortunately her loss is missed.
Deventhal's another incredible server.
Ooh, and Eastwood has their first lead of this contest. But don't go far. Lake will battle too.
Allison went down pretty hard on that one.
Yeah, she's all over the place too. She's one of those girls that will dive and lay out her body for her team. Gonna be from behind the tack line there. Oh, that's off her face a little bit.
We already talked about that. That's legal.
It's legal. I'm still wondering about a kickball because of that one that happened here at Lake last time we were in. There was a kickball. It went out of bounds, so I couldn't tell if it was called a foul or if it was just
I was pretty good in kickball. I was much better in tetherball.
Oh,
I was bad dude in tetherball.
I heard you were pretty good at basketball back in the 70s.
Oh!
That's going to roll on the top of the net. And
they should get like 2 points for rolling on down the net like that. They should call it that. They should call it the runner shot or something. And they get like 2 points for a runner shot. And if they have like two pieces of masking tape on either side, and if it goes through that, they get 2 points.
Well, they're lucky they're allowed to play it off the net because in tennis, that's a foul.
I know. No, not if it goes over.
Well, on a serve.
Oh.
Nice spot.
That girl.
Eastwood out to nearly 3-1 lead in this one.
I'm predicting 5. You know how I can tell?
I would say 4.5.
My rotator cuffed shoulder is hurting today, so
that's
it's
because
5.
of the change of weather, Mike.
Oh, no, it's because we're going to go 5.
You can only go 4.5.
Oh, okay, now. See, this is the kind of talk we do on Saturday mornings. Hey, it looks like
Eastwood is rolling away with this one, 4-1. And the only reason why I say it's 4.5 is because that fifth set is only until 15. You don't go to 25.
Gotcha. Don't know positive yet, but it looks like we're going to be going back to our winter home over at Pro Golf Fairways over there at Nick and Jimmy's on Saturday mornings from 8 to 10 o'clock. Kind of excited about that, buddy.
I need to get out there. Wow. Beak, you're having trouble with that serve. I got to get out there with you guys sometime. I'm not very talkative.
Yeah, right. You're not very talkative.
I'm just calling the game. That's all I'm doing.
Can I talk about your Facebook thing that you just did?
What did I do on Facebook?
You were pretty animated on that.
Which one?
You only did
Oh,
one
you mean
live.
the one for us?
Yeah.
I thought you meant my page. I know anyone that's trying to look me up, you're not going to find my face on there. You're going to see my baby girl's face now.
Of course you will. Yes, you will.
I don't even exist anymore.
Well, yeah, you did your job. Now it's just all about money and occasional kiss on the forehead.
Oh, yeah. Wiley with the serve for the lake.
And you changed a lot of diapers. Oh, nice job.
Actually, I had to go out and buy my first pack of newborn diapers today. We went through like 3 boxes that we got from the diaper party.
Wow.
So we have to start buying them now. Ugh.
What are they calling it?
That looked out to me, but it might have been deflected. Nope, they're going to say straight out.
Wiley,
Another chance here to get Lake back in this game. A good serve. That's going to be a battle at the net. That's usually always won, as I said, by the opposite side, just because they have the best look at it.
You can almost hear the whole Eastwood team when they lob that one over like that. They're like,
Well, what happens is as a setter, you're sitting there thinking, oh, well, I'm not going to reach that. So you kind of just sit back on like, oh, where's this going to go? It's going to hit the net. Am I going to have to get it off the net? And next thing you know, the defense just pounds it down, as that's going to be a net violation, I believe.
He's all tied up again, folks. IBW Local 8, UA 50, of course, TAS Electronics, and Genoa Bank helping bring this to you each and every week. Our main sponsors. We got a lot of them, and we do appreciate them, that's for sure.
Cross down the line.
Boy, that got 3 girls.
Yep, sure did. Good to see all the support out here tonight. Eastwood brought a crowd with them, and
Dave Truman wants to let you know that any part of the body is legal.
Nice.
I'm not touching that statement with a 10-foot pole.
Well, I just always thought that when I play like pickup games, like, okay, you can play with your foot. Okay, cool. I guess even in this you can.
Wow.
I just want to know why they don't try it more often. It's a lot easier just to stick your foot out there and try to dive in the ground. Maybe not as accurate.
Yeah, I'm a basketball player. We don't use feet in basketball, so.
You do, because you've traveled enough. That one is
wow.
going to,
I'll give you that one. That was a pretty good one. Oh, that was.
Eastwood back on top.
It was carny. It was just, carnival humor, but it was still pretty good.
Oh, wow!
Robinson
got up and down.
You almost want to say, why don't we do that every single time? That it looks so easy when they do that.
If you could set it up like that every time.
Yeah.
The problem is that when you rotate too, once you go to the backcourt, you kind of got to stay in the backcourt.
Right. There you go. Targeting 101.
Nice back and forth match. I wouldn't have this any other way, though.
No, I'm telling you, it's going to go 5 games.
It's nice to get home, have, dinner waiting for you. It's still light outside.
Well, being light outside days are over.
Yeah. I miss them. I miss summer. We had swimming pools and
movie stars,
bee stings,
cement ponds, tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Behind the attack line, Eastwood's going to have an opportunity to add to this lead. And they do. Dumped it over on 2. Caught him while sleeping over there. Have a late whistle. See what that's about. I'm not sure. Here's a serve. That was Caulfield on the serve. Oh, blocked at the net. Wow. Beak here just taps that one over, and Eastwood from the center. Couldn't get the block down, but dug up nice. Behind the attack line, that's going to be long. Oh, little mistake there by Ellison. Eagles a lot more confident this game, and they still played a good game last set, but when they get that lead, it's hard to really get it back from them.
I'm going to have to wait on getting my Arturo's pizza tonight.
Let's see if they deliver.
You know, I love going in there and giving them crap. You know, they love it when I walk in there. Well, some of them love it. Others just walk in the back room and
hide from you.
Hide.
Ooh, I was off the net or blocked. They're going to say it was blocked out. 11-8, Eagles on top. There comes the serve. The jump serve there. Delventhal over to Ellison, and Eastwood ready for that. Ooh, that one had a little top spin on it. Blocked at the net.
Figure, nice.
Delventhal dumping it over on two. Through the block. Good volley here as they almost collide. Beak here. Eastwood is going to give Lake an opportunity to set up something here. Back set. Oh, just tapped over by Robinson that time. Oh, wow. Little timing change there. Ellison off the block, and that one's going to fall finally, and Lake gets the point.
Beautiful volley right there.
That was great. And both teams, the girls were communicating, talking, moving the ball very well, and just in the right defensive positioning every time. The only reason why that point scored is it went off of a block and deflected. But there was a miscue on that serve. Miller.
Nice strong.
Open for an ace there.
Low serve.
Just touch back over. Blocked again at the net. This time couldn't make it through. Eastwood still on top as we're going to have a substitution change.
12-10.
Yeah, Hoodlet comes out.
Nice second game here at Lake.
Wow, blocked to the net. Eastwood opportunity, and that one's going to be touched over. Ellison just touches in. Nice touch on that. Back within one.
Back and forth, back and forth. It's almost like a tennis match.
Yeah, yeah. Except you don't get 15 points each.
Yeah.
Delventhal getting ready to serve. She got a good serve, too. Boom. Wow. Stuck up nicely. Blocked to the net, but it's going to travel out of bounds and point for Eastwood.
Well, I'm glad they see some of this stuff because I certainly don't.
Who?
I didn't see the.
The touch. You got to listen for it more than see.
I think
that's what baseball umpires kind of do. That play at first base. It's a bang bang play. There's different sounds that a glove will make compared to a step on a base.
Oh, it makes sense.
These refs here are trained to tell the difference. Oh, that's going to travel the wrong way, and they're going to have to just push this back over. Set up for Eastwood. Short set, but I don't think she
wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, she wasn't ready for it and ended up touching in her own net.
She thought it was going to be a little higher, and she was up in the air.
Yeah, she went for a quick set, and they weren't communicating right. That's going to bring up Ellison. Good float serve. Short side through the block, still alive, but Beakier decides to play with their foot after it touched the ground.
Eastwood has been able to let him get close and then, dominate again.
Yep.
And getting, obviously Ellison, Beakier, and Delventhal, they're really main servers. And Miller, too. But
wow,
beautiful.
Beakier, nice. Flat-footed, too, and she did it. Picked up nice battle at the net, touchback in. Ooh, yep. Little net violation by Eastwood as they thought they were gonna be battling, and Lake smartly pushes it back and forces Eastwood into the net. Once again, down by 1 point. There's the youngster Wiley, who is a replacement for Momini. Eastwood short side through the double block and gets it down.
There you go again. Eastwood isn't giving up on this one, and they've got the lead, and they want to keep it.
Yep. And next year's going to be interesting for Eastwood. 5 of their seniors are gone.
For Eastwood.
Yeah, so they're going to...
They lost a lot last year, too.
Well, you know what? We watched that JV game, though. They got a lot of talent coming up, too. I believe they're playing some of their JV players in this game as well.
Oh.
Good touch. Back and forth, back and forth. Lake thinking, okay, all we need is one serve here and got a tie game, but is that how you were driving here to the match today with your new 300? Back and forth, back and forth. You go celebrating before you came to the game.
Great.
Oh. There's a good pickup. Lake from the attack line.
And gets another one we don't talk about too much. It does a really good job backing things up over there.
Ooh, that's blocked, but it's still alive, but that was a net violation by Lake. I believe. Or was that 4 hits? Anyway, here's a good float serve. That's going to be a little long, though. And just like that, we got a 1-point game.
Yeah, we've been there.
I think that's like the 7th in a row, I think.
Back and forth.
Carly Beekier says, okay, I'll take this. Oh, that's a good serve, too. It's still alive, but that ain't coming back. As that ball hops over the stands and behind them. And we've lost a ball. 16 all. Finally back to tied.
Go get that ball, Josh. Go get it.
Hey, actually, on the JV games of ball, I was just walking back from the concession stand, and the ball came right to me. I was like, hey, I got to get in the game. I'm sitting 20 feet up in the air, but I'll find my way in.
Oh, nice serve.
Very good. Right from the attack line. Blocked. That was Robinson getting up and not letting it through. As Flyers have their first lead of this second set. Couldn't come at a more perfect time, except Beekier just a little strong on that serve.
$17 all.
You'll see Beekier again next year, too. Her and Ellison, they're just, it's going to be an interesting season.
Too.
Yes, they do. Felventhal with a quick set. Oh, but a mistake as she just spikes it right into the net.
Yep.
And Eagles back on top again. That might have been going out. But Lake says a play on. That was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Hudala got her hand on that one. It looked like it was going to hit the top of the tape, but she helped it out a little bit. And with Lake trailing by 2, we are going to take a break here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Mike and Jameson's Mobile Music would like to talk to you about your entertainment needs for your upcoming wedding or special event. For over 25 years, Mike has made wonderful memories, one event at a time. Professional sound and lighting and video for your special event. Call us today for an affordable package for your special day. 419-514-1302. Jameson's Mobile Music and Video.
And welcome back. As the buzzer sounds, we are ready to go as the Eagles up 19-17 in this second set. If that happens, we will guarantee you a set 4. But for now, let's finish set number 2. Ellison off the block. Short side into the net, and not what Eastwood wanted to do.
No, she was coming down when she hit that ball, and that seems to be a problem these days.
Yeah. Good serve by Miller. Another short set. This time caught Lake snoozing a little bit. That ball ends up in the stands. And the libero for Eastwood, Bailey Ramlow. In her final regular season match as a senior, is going to throw that one a little long. Sectional play will be interesting this year. A lot of teams we follow are going to be playing on. Opportunity for Lake. Crofts gets it over the block. Wow, smart play to go cross net, and Eagles back to their 2-point lead. Lake needs to just tighten up a little bit on defense here. Another good serve by LaPeres. Through the block. Set over and blocked in. Still alive. Wow! Crofts just gets it over. That's right down the line, but see if they can get a block here. They do. Still alive. They're kind of playing their heels. You see they're starting to inch up too much. Eastwood in good position, though. Lake finally got back. Opportunity. Crofts goes short side. Still alive. Wow, good volley here. They dumped it over. Caught him snoozing. Good job by Delventhal. Wow.
That's one of those, it's either going to work or it's going to bite you in the butt, and that was definitely a good one.
It was a smart play. It was, 1, 2, 3 hit, 1, 2, 3 hit, 1, 2, 3 hit for a long time. Finally changed it up, and Eastwood not ready for it. Cross-court shot, still alive. Crofts, she goes deep. Picked up by Eastwood, far side over the blocks.
Nice job.
Crofts needs to be looking. Battle. Oh, wow, she got it, but I think she touched the net, and that's going to be point Eastwood, yes. Wow, I saw her wrist actually caught it. She was well above the net and touched it, but she just didn't get her hand back in time. Good serve picked up by Lake. That's going to be a little too far, and that time Eastwood touches the net, so they're trading off as Flyers once again find themselves just 1 point behind late in this second set.
I'm telling you, those little mistakes, you got to get those rectified right now with playoffs and sectionals just Monday.
Cassidy Wiley on the serve. Quick set. Lake ready for it this time, and they push it to the back, and another close one to the net. Blocked in! Wow, we have a tie game again.
Wow.
Was that Robinson getting up? Yes, it was. And that's going to be timeout by Eastwood. We'll take one with them, 20-22. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
At Maumee Bay Turf Center, we're on your team, providing quality stadium surfaces for area high school stadiums and the preferred product of the NFL and supplier to the last 4 Super Bowls and the NFL Hall of Fame. Your sports field construction specialist and a proud sponsor of high school sports in Northwestern Ohio.
And we are back to Lake High School as we have a real tight matchup, 22-22 at the near the end of this second set. Lake on top 1-0 as they need to win. Still depends on what happens with the Fostoria game, though. Fostoria-Otsego. Right now, Lake can only control their own fate as that one's going to be blocked and out. This Lake did not like the call. Eagles on top 23-22. They just need to get back in this one and don't worry about that point. Oh, and a little confusion there as Ellison basically digs that into the ground. And now Eastwood only 1 point away as Lake decides to take a timeout.
We'll just stay here.
Yeah, we'll just stay. But yeah, Lake needing to win this game at least. If they don't, it really doesn't matter what happens in the other game. But right now, Lake's still hoping that Otsego pulls out a win. That way, they get a three-way tie in the Northern Buckeye Conference. But realistically, as far as how this is going, it's exactly as we expected. Two top-ranked teams just battling it out. And close games, both sides. It can go either way. First one, Lake took it 25-20, I'm sorry, 25-19. And Eastwood may come up with this one as they're getting ready to serve. Good jump serve. Lake ready for the Taz. That's going to be from backcourt. Eastwood sets up at the attack line, goes deep, but Lake plays it. Beekier down the line, but out.
That's game.
That's going to be set number 2. We are tied 1-1 in this best-of-5 matchup. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
244-LEAK, Seagate.
We're the people at Nika, people with the right connections.
When it comes to electrical work, you want to make sure it's done right the first time. Nika contractors employ the most highly trained and reliable workforce in the industry, which means quality and safety. We can help you get the job done on time and on budget, the right connection you need.
We're the people at Nika, people with the right connections.
A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
And we're back ready for set number 3. I told you this one's going to go 5 tonight. Eastwood taking the second set tonight. We're all tied up here going into set 3. Mike Jameson along with Mr. Josh Harris. Jay Williams doing all of the camera work. He's making sure that little gerbil inside the little thing's working. I'm not funny tonight, folks. I'm not. I'm just not funny. I'm not. Not even when I try. Yeah, gerbils and I just are not a good thing to talk about here as we get ready for set number 3, match number 3. It wouldn't be set number 3, it would be match number 3.
Today is...
And Eastwood has shown an incredible resilience here, and they win that second game, and they are looking, they've got all the momentum, Josh.
Absolutely they do. And Lake, as I said, desperately needs to win this one. And Eastwood not really playing for anything in the NBC, but a lot of pride if they can knock a team out.
Yeah, there's a spoiler.
This Lake has to just dump that back across and back set. Hey, that one finds it. Good job, Kara Spahn, for getting that one down. I am looking for the game right now.
Not showing yet.
Actually, nope, that's Fostoria Elmwood. No, that's Tuesday. I need Thursday. When they find the right day.
Eastwood goes up 2-0 here with some really good serving right now.
I'm just going to try to pull that game up and let you guys know of anything that happens.
Oh, Lake comes back strong. Yeah, and if you happen to know scores for us, you can text us at 419-514-1302. 514-1302. And let us know if you happen to know. 2-1's our score right now. Eastwood on top. Deventhal serving.
Still showing no score on...
That's because we didn't go down and do that game. We should have done that game, too.
And as I finally decide to pay attention to the game, it's 2-2.
So you didn't miss anything.
I really didn't. It's still a brand new game.
It's a brand new game.
Not that I didn't want to watch it.
Battery.
As we may have a little interruption in video for a second. Our battery seems to get a little low, but we'll see. Eastwood, short side, and that gets down. Nice job. That was Alyssa Ray, the captain of the team, getting in a good kill.
I'll wait till if it goes, it goes.
We're going to see if we can't hold this out till commercial break to switch it for you, but if we lose feed, you'll know what it is.
Yeah, our battery died.
And misplay there. A couple of Flyers bumped into each other. And once again, Eagles have a 2-point lead, and it's not where the Flyers want them to be. Contrast with a serve. Good serve, too. Quick set, and there's a way to get Flyers back in this one. Nice setup there. As Ellison prepares to serve for the Flyers. That's down the line, picked up by Eastwood. Back set short side. And once again, Alyssa Ray, same exact spot, finding the same exact spot on the floor.
She actually missed hit that.
Yeah.
She did, and it was her best miss hit she's ever had.
Good float serve. Beekier through the block and gets it down.
Beekier made it known.
Each team just setting up and pounding them down. Who's going to string something together
here?
It's
going 5. This is going
4.5.
4.5, right?
Probably 4.6.
I got you.
Good jump serve cross court, and Eastwood ready for that task. And block to the net. There we go. What's this? A Dave Cheatham tie. 5-5.
Eastwood didn't play that well, and their one set kind of messed up that whole play for him.
So that's going to be another. As I said, usually when it gets over, the team on the opposite side can pound that down, but that was just a little too far, and Beekier was just a little too far behind her, and she forced it right into the net. Caulfield on the serve. Good one. A little long.
That should have gone.
Yeah, it should have been out, but Lake touches it back over, and an opportunity for Eastwood to capitalize on that mistake. As we have a double hit by Lake, and another point for Eastwood as they're back up by 2. Now the Lake girls, some of them are talking things out, trying to correct their few errors.
Oh, that should have been. She should have let that go.
Yeah, but they played it. Let's see if they can still get the point. Opportunity for Eastwood here, though. So that's going to corner, but out. Good idea. Just a little strong on it. Mike Jamison loves to check his phone.
Well, it buzzes, and it's buzzing because my battery is low.
Oh, you wonder why it's dead all the time.
It's dead all the time because I've got one of those $30 phones. Oh,
another battle at the net here. And Eastwood, but that's going to be another wrist into the net.
She got in, yeah.
Yep. As Lake ties this game back up on that miscue. That's about the third or fourth time I've seen an easy kill go the other way just because of a net violation.
Those easy kills have been going back and forth, back and forth.
And just like that, Eastwood back on top. Good serve. Lake's going to have to push that from backcourt. And Eastwood opportunity to set up. Far side through the block. No, blocked, but out of bounds. And Eastwood, 2-point lead again. Good serve. Lake from the short side. Oh, and Beekier couldn't get it over top the net.
It's the second time she's done that where she's really low with hitting that ball down. She's hitting down on that ball and not being able to do anything with it.
And she just needs to set her feet a little bit, wait for the ball, and go up, hit it at the highest point, and that's where she's going to do the most damage. There's going to be an ace.
I have no idea how that made that over the net. I thought that was definitely not going to make it.
Well, Anna Ramlow will surprise you with her serves. Her sister's the captain of this team. Wow, that one's off the net. That's your favorite serve.
Yeah, there we go. Allison, same thing.
Well, there seems to be a problem on this short side, and Coach Vorse wants to take a little time out and talk about things, and we will too. Be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Foster Jones Langham Investment Group of Wells Fargo is a proud sponsor of Eastwood football. Our team of financial advisors can provide a full range of financial products and services, from helping you select individual investments to developing a retirement plan. We have access to a broad array of company resources. Contact us if you'd like to help your development for strategies for pursuing your financial goals. Give them a call at 419-872-3859. Go Eagles.
And after a quick timeout, Flyers, hopefully they made the changes they need and cut back into this lead. Unfortunately, they've got to get past Anna Ramlow's serve, which has been tough to handle. Back set short side off the block. Quick set, and that one's just pushed down. Good job by Robinson on that point. She almost seemed like she kind of palmed the ball and just kind of threw it down, but
it looks like that from up here.
Carly Beekier back to serve. She wants to put a string together. A little misplayed by the Eagles there, as they're going to have to settle for a little punch over. Ellison picked up. Far side. Dumped over on two. Still going. Good volley here as both teams trying to play some trickery. That's off the block, but Beekier couldn't pick that one up. Extending that lead 13-8.
It's tough.
Lake cannot afford to lose this set. Wow! I heard someone call short serve, and they just stood back and just let it drop. Coach Vorse has some words for her squad there. Jump serve. As that's whoa! What side of the net? That's on the outside of the net. Luckily, because Ellison just grabbed that ball.
I thought that was awesome.
That was great try, though. Yeah, absolutely is. Lake's going to be serving here. As Tatum Miller sends it across and short side and picked that up with a lot of backspin on it. As Beekier sends that back court. Dumped over on two. And still up, and Ramlow puts that back across. Set to the short side. Ellison off the block, and that's going to be a point for Lake. Good job, girls. That was an interesting sequence of events. Flyers still trailing by 4 here in this third set. That's a little long. As they thought they got the point for the kill, but they didn't see that it was long, and Flyers rolling here is actually we're going to take a timeout, I believe, by Eastwood through all that confusion, and we'll take one with them. 14-11, Eastwood on top of the hometown Lake Flyers. Be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Wojo's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Quality comfort you can count on since 1967. They're a proud sponsor of Genoa High School sports and can help you with all your heating, air conditioning, and plumbing needs. Give them a call today at 419-693-3220.
Quick commercial, but not a quick timeout as both teams are still at their respective benches.
Sectional start next week. We're trying to put together, hopefully we'll be able to put together enough sponsors, do the Lake game, do the Eastwood game, the Genoa game, and also the Rossford game. It's a lot of volleyball next week.
Gotta love it, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this volleyball stuff.
Just got to get your terminology down, and we'll be. Oh, is the display by the Flyers? They punched that the wrong way on the second hit.
Eastwood's starting to show their muscle.
Good serve by LaPeres. Ellison. Tough to handle as Eastwood lets that ball fall to the floor.
One of the Eastwood fans didn't like that, shook the place by hitting the floor.
Well, I'm sure you were one of those parents when your daughter was playing in games that were a little more active than you should have been in the stands.
Just during basketball. I was pretty good during volleyball. Never missed them. She's actually going to help us next week. So
nice. Oh, miss hit by Ray. And that is going to bring Lake back within 2, which is where we've been at pretty much most of the night. But we'll see how this one plays out. Good serve there by Delventhal. And the attack, and another mistake by Eastwood as they may need to call another timeout, settle these girls down. As it's not that the Flyers are doing anything, it's Eastwood's making some mistakes that are bringing Lake back into it.
It's been that way both sides, though, tonight.
A good serve down the line. And Eastwood again. That goes.
It hit the.
They're going to say that was out on the outside of the net.
I think it hit the little pole.
It may have. Either way, it is a 15-all game now. Lake looking to get in.
See, I thought the other one was out.
Well, that one sure was. Substitution by Eastwood. Into the game comes Hudelbrink.
See Mr. Brad Morrison over there. Incredible basketball player in his day.
Crofts, wow, that was actually probably going to go out, but Eastwood decided to play. Oh, it could have been a battle at the net.
Yeah, see, that should have been a smack.
Well, that one was. No, I couldn't tell if that was Beakey or Ellison that time.
Ellison.
Was it? Speaking of that, Ellison back to serve. And gets another lead for Lake.
I'm thinking this is their first lead.
I think in this set it was, yes. They took a short lead in the second set. We gave it right back. Eastwood blocked and just like that. Going back and forth. An opportunity for Eastwood to get back on top. Lake ready for the task as they're going to set this up nice. Crofts and kills it right down the line. Great job by Crofts. Ooh, Crofts accidentally hit Robinson in the face when they were going to high five. Wow. Was that smack I heard? That was the smack.
You just heard. That'll wake you up.
Yeah, that was
lucky.
That could have been disastrous. Oh, still alive though. Okay. Opportunity for Beaker. She just touches that over, and Eastwood from the far side through the block, still alive. So I think we're going to get this back across from behind the attack line. Yes. Back set short side. It's still alive, dug up, but that will finally do it as we got a tie game again. 18-18.
Still 18s.
Substitution by Eastwood is in to serve is Carly Caulfield. Headed for the back corner, so played by Crofts. And then Crofts tries to put that down. Another opportunity. Once again off her back foot. That's why she struggled with that. But another kill. Ooh, blocked. Wow, battle at the net, and Eastwood wins it.
Wow.
Wow, great job by Hoodelick as she got up and said, you know what, let's just push this to the floor. And they are back on top again. The Eagles are pumped right now.
Eastwood's playing very well. Said it, didn't I?
But Mike James. Tim, that's all of us. Every time we want to predict what's happening. No. She's having a great season. Oh, she can't play anymore because it's her senior year. Big ear. Blocked. Touch back over. Co. That's off the net, but Delvenbaugh decided not to attempt to dive. We got a substitution again for Eastwood as they're on top 20-19 in this third set. Sets are 1-1 for each team right now, and Lake has conference implications to think about on this. That's over the block, still alive.
Beautiful save.
Great job. Is Lake happy to just touch that back over and that is playing with your noggin, but that was out off Getz. If that would have been over the net, Getz would have gotten a point, yes. However, Lake is going to have to take a timeout here as they're trailing by 2, 21-19 in this third set. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery in Elmore, Ohio is a proud sponsor of Northwest Ohio Athletics. Our spacious greenhouse area has what you need for your outdoor beautification projects. With great specials and those hard-to-find plants, shrubs, and trees, Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery takes the guesswork out of planning and maintaining your favorite garden and more. Bench's Greenhouse and Nursery. Call them today, 419-862-3596.
And welcome back to Lake High School as Eastwood is on top 21-19. Mike Jameson, you all right? You're over there holding your shoulder a little bit.
I'm old.
I tell you what, you can sit this play out.
Oh, thanks. Get a little Gatorade, hot towel on my back, right?
Over the block, and it's going to fall down. Those deflections, they can really mess with you when you're trying to play defense.
Well, since the beginning of the second match, Eastwood's basically been in control.
Well, it doesn't help.
Go again.
I didn't say it until I was going to say Anna Ramlow, the way she serves too. It's tough to
I'm not saying nothing.
Get those back, but she put in her own net and giving Lake the opportunity is Beakier, a great server for the Flyers. There's a good one there. Eastwood having a little trouble. They're just going to have to dump this back across, giving Lake an opportunity to set up. Ellison, that's picked up. Far side off the block. Still dug up, but no, not in the vicinity of someone that could reach it. Closest one was Tatum Miller, but not a good time to be trailing by 3 late in this one. The other Ramlow getting ready to serve for Eastwood. A floater. Touch back across. Opportunity for Eastwood here. Block to the net, and that's how you get it down. Eastwood rolling, and they are pumped right now.
Yeah. I think all the momentum has gone to Pemberville right here, and they've been able to just all of the breaks have been going for Eastwood.
Good serve by Bailey Ramlow. Short side, Ellison. That time they're going to get the point. That gets through the block, and it's all up to the libero. It's Tatum Miller. She needs to put at least 3 straight. And that's out, and that's not the way to do it, as Eastwood on top 2 sets to 1 now. And it is pressure time for Lake as they need set number 4, and we'll be back for that right after this on the Toledo Sports Network.
Blackberry Corner on the corner of 579 and Elliston Road is a proud sponsor of Genoa football and has the best burgers, chicken, and pizza. You know the pizza. Everyone knows the pizza. Blackberry Corner also has charbroiled pork ribs and Jim's famous chicken dinners. Whether it's appetizers, pizza, or a full dinner, the great folks at Blackberry Corner can help fill you up and save you money. Stop out to Blackberry Corners on the corner of State Route 579 and Elliston Road for a meal or just a snack. You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
And welcome back to Lake High School. There's Eastwood on top, 2 sets to 1. And I have no update yet on the Fostoria-Otsego game.
Maybe it's still 0-0.
Well, it is here for the 4th set.
Yes.
But I doubt it's 0-0 over there.
So do I.
I'm pretty sure Settles has put up a number of points
Yes.
herself tonight. But
we'll all be watching the news tonight to see exactly.
Yeah, because this could easily end up in a 3-way tie, although Lake has got some work to do to at least give themselves a shot.
Exactly.
Fostoria is guaranteed at least a share of the title.
Right.
It is kind of funny, though, at the end of the season, the last 2 games, everything comes down to 1 versus 2 and 3 versus 4.
Sure.
And that's the only way you should actually want to end a season, facing off the best versus the best. As Delventhal had to give a little shout out to someone in the stands, waving high before she heads back to serve this one up. Play at the net, touched over. Oh, blocked down and with authority. Wow.
Oh, Eastwood starts it off the way they started the last 2 sets off.
I want to say that was Kara Spahn that just denied that attempt. Speaking of deny, we'll be talking about, or saying that word a lot, coming up soon, November, once we get to basketball.
Yep, last week of, I started doing the schedule today. We've got girls' games starting the last week of November.
So we got about a month and a half or so off.
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks? You said of November. Do you mean October?
No. Football's going to go at least till the first week of November. maybe the second week or the third week, and then the next week we got volleyball or basketball.
Now I was just talking about the difference between volleyball and basketball.
Oh.
Inside sports. Again at the net. So Eastwood out to a 3-0 lead, and Lake not happy with things right now. Coach Vorst is on her feet.
She's a little upset. You got to attack. You're playing defensive volleyball right now, and that's what's
There's
happening.
the mistakes right there, is they're not getting the ball high enough on the digs to allow the setters to get under it. And if you can't get the setter under it, there's no way you're going to pound it down.
Certainly. You got to start powering it in. Even if you're hitting them out, at least you're trying.
And a double hit there. Mistakes keep rolling for Lake as they're trailing 5-0 early in this fourth set, and it is not looking good for the hometown Flyers.
Oh, we always know, though, that no points. It doesn't matter. We've had them come back from a 6-10 point deficit.
Yeah, it's not too late.
Beautiful.
But it's not looking good as Eastwood's still ready, and there it is. Eastwood just touching it back across, and mishit by Wiley, the freshman, but those mistakes are expected from freshmen, but she's going to be with this team for a while, and I would not doubt if she ends up a captain down the road. Oh, and Lake finally getting Ellison, putting it off of one of the Eastwood Eagles, and they're on the board 6-1.
I do want to say thanks to Dave Schaefer and all the great people here at Lake that accommodate us so well to do these games. And internet's perfect. Everything's perfect here. I could do games here every single day of the week. It's just wonderful. Oh, what a save by Beek here. Miller. Yep.
Back set Crofts off the block.
Croft doesn't seem to have her power tonight.
Not really. It also hurts when you're not getting set up in front of you where all your power is going to come from. When it's set behind you or right above your head, it's a little harder.
Yep.
She's had some opportunities, and when she has, she's actually knocked them down. I remember a couple good kills by her in the last set. A jump serve there. The back set. See, again, that was behind her.
Yep.
I'm just trying to talk
Now
it
we're
out.
getting a little nervous if you're a Lake Flyer fan. Eastwood's basically being able to dominate all the way around here.
Well, Eastwood is a very good team, and it's actually kind of shocking they're not higher up in the standings, but that's just because the NBC, you get the four really good teams at the top of the league, and when you have to face them each other a couple times,
right,
these kind of things happen and put you behind a little bit more. I mean, very easily Eastwood could be at the top of the NBC. So that's off the block, and Beekier threw it. Yes. Eastwood opportunity. Is that one looked like it was mishit a little bit. Oh, that one wasn't. Still alive. Nice job, as now Eastwood's the one running around like crazy. And finally they get one to drop those. Cross hits the ground trying to dig that up. Actually,
wonderful volley right there, and it just goes to show you just how good both these teams are.
Absolutely. Another miscue by Lake as they struggle, and Coach may need to call a timeout here because her girls are all over the place. Trying to get them into place. In front of her that time, but second opportunity.
Wow.
You could tell that they're kind of just sitting back on their heels now, not very happy with the way things are going. 11-2, Eastwood leads the Flyers. We'll be right back here on the Toledo Sports Network.
Tires play an important role in your vehicle's handling, comfort, and fuel efficiency. So when it comes to maintaining them, you need a name you can trust. At Dan R's Automotive, our expert staff will help you find the perfect tires to keep your vehicle at peak performance. We have a huge selection of top brand tires for you to choose from. Having issues with your tires? We'll diagnose the problem and get you back on the road. Visit Dan R's Automotive today for tires from a name you can trust.
And welcome back to LAKE, as Mike Jameson couldn't figure out what the chants were. Like, what are they saying? I'm
I couldn't hear it all.
It's like OHIO, right?
Gotcha. You
We'll get him up to
insinuating
speed.
I'm not a good speller here?
I mean, you do have a strict education, right? Supposed to be a good speller.
Oh.
That was a good serve there, as Lake just couldn't handle the ball. 12-2, just not the position Lake. I don't think Lake's ever trailed a game like this year. And another mistake there. They do get it back over, but they're not getting it up for their setters. And that's off the block, and Delventhal hits the ground and couldn't dig that up.
Not the way you want to go into sectionals.
Or get it out of your system now.
Well, that's true. There you go.
As Bakier gets herself another kill. Hard to be enthused when you're trailing this much, but if they can get back into it a little bit, I think desperation mode might kick in again, and we might have a good set. There's a way to start it up. There you go. Robinson, good play at the net. As Eastwood, what they don't want to do is start sitting back on their heels thinking that they've got this one wrapped up already, because it's not over. Good pickup from backcourt. That's going to go a little long now. Right idea, wrong place.
Got to make sure you keep it in that little box.
Eastwood's will be happy to exchange serves, serve after serve, but Lake needs to put something together here. Delventhal.
That did it again. Not
too close to the top of the net, and the battle began, and Eastwood won it.
She was so far in the air, and then it's like, whoa, wait, why is that ball down there so far, you know?
It's going to cross court out of bounds. Here, if you want to hear a stupid Harris moment, the entire time we've been at Lake for a couple years now, and I've been up here, I've had a good view of the court. And I see the L in center court, and then there's an airplane there. I just realized today it's an airplane. I thought it might have been like the outline of the county that we're in or something. And it just didn't dawn on me because I've always seen it upside down, so I just never really knew what it was. But
gotcha.
I get it now.
That'd be an F-15 there, or no, that's an F-18, right?
I do not
it's
believe
a Top
it's either.
Gun. It's a Tomcat. That's an F-18.
And another point by Eastwood is up 16-6.
Or 14, F-14.
Hey, if you want to get points somewhere else, let's do it.
Yeah.
They won't count it on their scoreboard, but I did 222 the other day.
On
the volleyball score.
Oh, gotcha.
So they're going to have to play from back behind the attack line again, as they got to get up there and get stuff set up like Eastwood is here, as they're going through the block, and that's coming up into the stands. Up here. Delventhal was hoping for the ball and did not get it. And
Josh wannabe Harris.
No, I am a Harris. I don't need to wannabe. My wife wanted to be a Harris, and now she is. Unfortunately, us Harrises are starting to die out since I could only make girls.
That's true. It's the end of an era with the Jamesons, too.
But
I seriously doubt I'm going to have any more kids.
My wife thinks I'm young enough to have more, so we'll see. Maybe I can actually get a boy down there. Oh, nice kill again. They're up 18-7. Eastwood just running away with this one. And you can just see it on the faces of the Flyers as they're just defeated already. And unless they can hope that Eastwood has a couple errors in a row to get them back in this game, I don't see those frowns turning upside down anytime soon.
What was that from?
I don't know.
Yeah, frowns turning. That was from something.
I've heard it all my life, so I don't say it too much. Maybe the Elephant Show. Oh, and there's another easy point for Eastwood. Is mistake after mistake. We don't need to talk about that, though. We're about to go to sectionals. These teams are going to be in it, and they're in it to win it. We will be there covering it here on the Toledo Sports Network. Just make sure you're tuned in for that. It is right into Beakier's chest, and it just drops to the floor. You can't let up, girls. Play it out. It's your senior game. That's up in the air. Off the block. Eastwood's still playing tough. There's a good one, but just a little long. That was great placement. It's just
I still think that ball's too low for her. I think she's trying to change up, to make things happen.
21-7.
Wow.
Eagles on top is another great serve. That's still alive. That's what we got to play. Woo! We saw ourselves a kickball and totally worth it. They got a point off it.
Gotta watch it again.
We do get to watch this again. I know you guys don't get instant replay. We could hold the screen up to it, but then we'll miss some of this play.
Yeah, maybe not.
Wow.
We're trying to watch and see if we can get Delventhal to just hold up a little bit. That one's going to sail out. Yeah, it just happened. Wow. Well, if anything, we finally got to see it. The last game, the last set.
Yeah.
That's all you ask. Wow. That's off a block. And Eastwood. That's going to be tough to handle. Beakier just sets that back across. Moving the defense, and of course, backcourt. Eastwood doing what Eastwood does. Moving the defense around. They're not ready. Couldn't get up. Cross court, wide open. It's just their strategy, and it's been working for them this year.
I agree.
As I said, they could easily be the #1 team in this league or in this conference, but you got 4 really good teams up there. Lake scores on the easy touch, trying to get to double digits before we get to the end of this one. And Courtney's going to move to the left a little bit on this serve. They'll go from back court. Beakier pushes and will score the points. As Flyers now in double digits. Got 10. Technically, they're not out of this. It's not looking good for them, but you're allowed to make 24 mistakes. Just don't make 25. Back set, Crofts. That wasn't hard enough, not her usual power. Is that one?
That's what set that up.
Yep. There's been a lot of mistakes by Lake in this game, but Eastwood as well has just played their heart out, coming hard at Lake, and they just overpowered Lake tonight.
They wanted to be the spoiler tonight, and they wanted to win their last game, and they did.
Well, they were. We don't know what's going to happen in that Fostoria game. I would assume Fostoria might win that one and take that one outright, as we have a mistake by Eastwood as they touch the net, as Lake sends their final server out there, and that's going to be Wiley, the freshman who checked in for Taylor Momini on her injury against Fostoria. sad to see her out as she. That's going to do it. Eastwood takes this one 3-1, 25-11 in this last set. And that's it for the regular season, but we got sectional play for you. Everything's brand new. Who cares how you played in the conferences? Everything starts new, and these girls are going to go out there and play your hearts out, and you know what? We're going to be there along the way for the ride.
Well, check out our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Get all your information, or set up with us on Facebook, Toledo Sports Network, and that'll give you all the information. Special thanks to Josh Harris for helping us out. Of course, Dave Cheatham, when he's here, this would have been 4. This would have been a tough one for him.
Yeah.
Of course, Jay Williams, the one and only. He's up here. He's going to go drive around his new car now.
What did Jay say?
Enjoy life for a little bit. And
I may have a new car, too, by the end of the week.
You and your new – my God, you got like 100 new cars.
Can't afford them all, though.
You young kids, I'll tell you. Final tonight, Eastwood takes this one 3-1, and we appreciate you being a part of the Toledo Sports Network. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow night. Genoa-Rossford football. We'll have it for you right here on the Toledo Sports Network. God bless you all, folks. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.